Here to help us trade this stock and a couple of more, Eva Ados, Chief Operations Officer at ERShares. Eva, welcome. What's your take on Oracle?
So it is a buy. We have owned this stock for a long time, but it was our number one weight back in the fall when the market rewarded profits over growth. Now, even though it appreciated by 45% year to date, I think it's still undervalued. I think there's still more room to go, especially given the AI news with strategic acquisitions when it comes to generative AI. They can now leverage the huge infrastructure they have and the huge market share to compete with OpenAI and other major generative AI players. So that will give them a growth spin. So what's interesting about this company, it's now changing from a value play to back to a growth play after so many years. So I'm very excited about the company. I think there's still room to go. It's a buy.
All right, let's see if there's as much enthusiasm for Biogen. Those shares are slightly higher today. Its Alzheimer's drug got unanimous backing by that FDA advisory panel, pushing it for traditional approval. Shares are already up about 14% this year. Ava, what would you do with it?
I would buy it, but for the short term. So not as much excitement here, just because I do recognize that that can be a short-term catalyst with the FDA news. And so the stock might do great in the next couple of months. But for the long term, if you see its fundamentals in the last 3 to 4 years, they have been in downward decline. Their profits and revenues have dropped by 30 to 40%. Their margins are shrinking. And so I wouldn't hold it for the long term. I think that's going to be a short-term play.
All right, finally, Eva, SentinelOne. The shares are up nearly 8%. Morgan Stanley upgrading the stock, calling it an overweight, long-term share gainer. But the stock is still down nearly 30% for the month because of a miss in quarterly revenue and weak sales guidance. What do you think here?
It is a hold, just because, as you said, it has dropped significantly in the last month. So it's priced okay. But I do like the category. So I do like growth and I do like speculative companies. At the current market, I think the current market is benefiting these type of companies. However, when it comes to stock competition, it has great competition with CrowdStrike and other major cybersecurity companies, and so I do not like their competition. I do not like them from a competition point of view, and I do not like their margins. They're the lowest in their category, so I would hold them, but I'm not that bullish on them.
There you have it.
All right, Eva, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.